Hey there, we're gonna get started. We're gonna pop off all the knobs and put it in the sink. I already put all of the grates and everything from the stovetop in the sink. Then I'm spraying it down with an all-purpose degreaser. And then I'm gonna go and do the same thing to everything in the sink just to let it soak. No harsh chemicals, no oven cleaner or anything. It's just an all-purpose degreaser. You could even use dish soap and hot water in a spray bottle. And then because this one has some pretty thick buildup, I'm going to come in with a clean razor blade and take care of the thick stuff first before I even hit it with the Scotch-Brite, just to break it down a little bit. Otherwise, the soap's not going to penetrate it and it's going to take forever to even hit it with a greenie pad. You want to be really careful on your angles with this too. Make sure it's a clean razor blade and make sure you're angling it where you're not scratching the stovetop with like the corners of the razor blade. And then I'm coming in with just the Scotch-Brite scrubby pad, a piece of it, because I break them down and throw them away one-time use. And then even on some stovetops, you have to be careful with the Scotch-Brite because that'll scratch even some stovetops. All stovetops are pretty different. I've had some to where you can't use anything but a razor blade and a microfiber towel. And then I'm just wiping up some of the goop. It's like a preliminary cleaning, if you will. And then with this stovetop, a lot of it is going to be coming in with a razor blade. And I apologize for the camera angles. Cleaning, I've got down, but camera angles are new to me. So if you have any tips, let me know. So a lot of it is just me coming in with, again, it has to make sure that you have a clean razor blade. It's so important that it hasn't been used, or a new razor blade, because ones that have been used before, they get little micro chips in them and they will scratch whatever surface you're using them on, especially like mirrors, shower door glass, stove tops, that type of thing. You want to make sure it's a brand new razor blade. This one was a super satisfying. Trying to hold the camera and clean is different. I'll get there. And this stuff, it's like burnt grease that's burnt over the years, so it's not going to come off with just a scrubbing pad or even degreasers. At this point, you pretty much have to scrape it off. And then I came back in with a scrubby pad and went around it again. It was like 2 or 3 rounds of this to get the baked off stuff to come off. And I was just coming in with really, really hot water on a washcloth. The really, really hot water is what works really good on that top part that you see up there, because you don't want to use any scrubby pads or anything on the actual metal. It will scratch it. So your best bet with that is a really, really hot washcloth with soapy water, just dish soap even, and then you just work at it and it will take off the buildup that's up there. Even the dashboard where the numbers and stuff are, you don't want to use anything on there because it scratches so easily. It's like a plastic cover on there, but a hot soapy washcloth should do pretty well. And I'm coming over to do the grates and things. That's a pumice stone. Make sure that the grates are wet and soapy, and then make sure that your pumice stone is wet too. And then I just elbow grease. Just go after it with some elbow grease. It's going to take off the white marks from pans. Most of the grates in this, there's great damage, and then it's also going to take off the burnt on stuff. And then with these ones, I also did come in with a still wool. Normally I save still wool for the racks in the oven. I don't like to use still wool on things for the stovetop, but these ones were, they have quite a bit of buildup on them, and the pumice stone was taking some off. But to get in the corners and stuff, I was coming in with still wool, and still wool won't hurt the grates. Don't use it on anything on the stovetop though, just the grates. And so I came in with the still wool to get off some of the buildup also. And then I just buy regular still wool. There's different grades of it. This one was pretty thick. I was using it for something else later, but it served a purpose here. And then I don't get the still wool with the soap in it, just plain still wool. Went through one whole pumice stone at this, just with the stovetop on this one. It doesn't always take one, so when I get them I break them in half, and I buy them in bulk. You can buy them at like Home Depot, Target, those types of places, but they're going to be like $3 a piece, at least where I live. So I buy them online in bulk and then break them in half, because you don't want to use a half from one place to another. I don't share in my clients' houses. That's why I cut up my scrubby pads. I disinfect everything in between houses. I don't share pumice stones between houses. I don't do things like that because I don't like to share germs. I also won't go from like bathroom to kitchen to different areas with different things. It's just easier if the more sanitary if it's a one-time use, especially when you're cleaning other people's homes. You don't necessarily have to do it in your home, but make sure you're not going from the bathroom with a pumice stone back to your kitchen. It's gross. my favorite things is when the client's hot water gets really, really hot. In their house, it was amazing. You just turned on the hot water and it was instantly very, very hot water. It helps a lot with cleaning kitchens and bathrooms. And with my gloves, when you see in the next clip here, my thumbnail poked through the glove. When I'm cleaning kitchens and stuff, I mainly wear gloves because of the hot water. Like my hands will get so chapped that they crack because I don't use any of the harsh chemicals. Bathrooms, I make sure to change out my gloves if they get a hole in them or anything. But in kitchens, it's mainly because repetitively sticking my hands in and out of the hot water really messes up your hands. Now I'm coming in, it's just dish soap and a Scotch-Brite scrubbing. It's taking off like any of the film, the oil film. So the scrubby pad and the steel wool did a really good job of the burnt on stuff, but they still felt like they were oily. So I made sure to come in with the scrubby pad and just dish soap and hot water. These were pretty satisfying. They came really clean. It was nice. Funny. So the client seen my angle and how I was trying to film with the tripod, and so he helped me by setting it up on the counter, trying to find a different, better angle for me. Well, I'm only 5'1", so, and he's tall. So he put it up there and got a good angle, and he's like, look, it's perfect. I had to go get my step stool to get up all the way on the top of the step stool to even hit record or see what the angle was. But it is a good angle. These are the knobs. Again, just hot water and dish soap. It does a lot. Hot water, dish soap, a rag, and a scrubby pad. You want to be careful with scrubby pads or harsh product because it'll take numbers off of stoves. Like there's some abrasive products that will literally peel the paint right off of the knobs, and then you won't be able to read them. So you want to be really careful when you use what products you use and not to use scrubby pads on the numbers. If you notice, I'm using the washcloth on the black part where the numbers are, and then I'm only using the scrubby pad on the inside where the knob meets the stove. Now I'm just putting everything back on the stovetop. Make sure to get rid of any bits or dust or anything. And then here is the front of the stove. Just spraying it down with some all-purpose. Give me a little glimpse of the cracks in there. And now I'm just coming in with just an all-purpose tool. You got it at Home Depot or maybe Target. It's plastic though, so it doesn't scrape anything. And then I'm just putting the washcloth over it and scraping out the stuff. You can do this with like a butter knife or a screwdriver. Just make sure that you put the washcloth over the tip so that you're not scratching anything with it. Periodically, you'll see the puppy in the reflection of the stove. Actually 3 dogs and 2 cats at this house. You can only see a couple of the puppies though. And then I scrape the stuff out, and now this is just hot water on a washcloth. Going over it a couple different times. I'm going to make sure to rinse it really good. Then I came in with some glass cleaner and a dry washcloth. The buildup that you see up there where the knobs are from, it's not buildup. It's actually from heat of the oven. It's the paint bubbling. So you can't wash it off, and you don't want to go at it too hard because it would actually just take the paint off. Popping the knobs back on. There you have it. Another stovetop. The next one won't be a stovetop, guys.